talking about this mass killing in Pittsburgh. 2 sisters, a brother, 2 female cousins, all ages 25 to 35, and an unborn baby of one of the sisters were all killed. And this is according to this report, is in a bad neighborhood there, a drug-infested neighborhood. A local reporter posted her feelings about what had happened 2 weeks later because there had not been an arrest made. And she was feeling that the people who committed this crime probably living right down the road from the house that they shot up. And no one had done anything about it. So she posts her compassionate, loving comments about what had happened. For that, she was fired. She lost her job. And now the station managers and others are running around with their tails between their legs, apologizing for the compassionate statement that this woman posted, calling it racist. One thing that they're calling racist, that the woman saw this black guy working in a cafe and he was working hard. She admired that. First, I think it's so sad that in America today, that it is obvious to most people that black men are not working. And so when you finally see one hustling, working hard, it get your attention. That's pretty sad within itself. It's a true fact that that is happening. It wasn't like that when I was growing up. Black men and black women worked. It was a normal day. It wasn't an abnormal thing to see. But it is an abnormal thing to see now due to the destruction of the family and the government taking care of black Americans. They don't have to be responsible for themselves, not all but most. So when you see one working, you are shocked by that. She commented on it, and they call her a racist. First of all, we all know now, especially if you have read my brand new book, The Antidote, we all know that racism doesn't exist. It's an illusion. It's a lie. It's something that excuse makers do because they don't want to face their failures in life. They're angry and they blame others, and so they feel like victims. And anyone who points that out become an enemy of the ones who love to blame others. This is absolutely evil. The woman was attacked, and she ended up apologizing, this reporter. She was fired. She was called racist. She didn't have to, but she apologized for what she said 2 days later. Isn't that amazing? I find that to be mind-blowing. And what we're going to do is we're going to read this apology to you. Then I have a quick soundbite I want to play for you of the general manager of this TV station. What is the world coming to? James, you have the apology over there?
Yeah.
Let's have the apology.
So she got so much backlash from the statement that she posted an apology 2 days later. Quote, "I sincerely apologize for the post about the Wilkinsburg mass shooting. I now understand that some of the words I chose were insensitive and could be viewed as racist. I regret offending anyone."
You know, miss, you did not offend anyone, only the children of the lie, and that's okay to offend them. You don't owe an apology for this. Maybe you're doing it to try and get your job back. I understand it. But you showed love to these people. This was nothing but love. And you have these race hustlers, these no good people, complaining about it. Wait until you hear the station manager. What did the parent company have to say about that? Didn't they comment on that as well, on her post?
Yeah, they said that her Facebook comments were inconsistent with the company's ethics and journalistic standards. That was Hearst Television. Hearst. And some of the readers, as you mentioned, felt her comment praising the busboy were condescending. And the station...
So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah. The station also apologized, saying that her comments showed an egregious lack of judgment.
Who are these people? These are your people. These are white people. Help me to understand. What has happened to your people?
Poor raising.
Poor raising?
Poor raising. We weren't raised to be rough and of courage like the old school whites.
So it's condescending to notice a young black male working hard at a cafe.
I think that's coming from the blacks. They're the ones who think that's condescending. The educated blacks, the ones that are in college.
They think it's condescending.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pitiful that black Americans are at a point in life that if you do see one of them working, you take notice. Here is what WTAE President and General Manager had to say about this situation.
Speaking on behalf of the editorial board is Charles W. Wolfords, President and General Manager of WTAE.
We at WTAE would like to apologize for the actions of one of our anchors earlier this week. Wendy Bell posted a message on her Facebook page that offended many of our viewers. Her post offended us. Wendy has since apologized for what she wrote and acknowledged it was insensitive. Wendy is sorry for the words she chose, and so are we. It was an egregious lack of judgment. WTAE regrets it happened and is committed to making sure something like this doesn't happen again. Now that the post is down, WTAE management is initiating a comprehensive examination of the issue and will take appropriate action. We are committed to working with local community organizations to further the dialogue around these important issues. We believe what happened at WTAE this week should be something we all learn from. We can be and will be better.
WTAE welcomes responsible replies to this editorial.
Journalist Wendy Bell told AP that she didn't get a fair shake from her employer of 18 years. That's amazing. What are their journalistic standards if it's not to show love and compassion and honesty? Are they just accustomed to lying? That's what is that's what he's saying? And by the way, I saw the mother of those girls that were killed, and the cousin, she's a cousin to those girls as well, the mother is. She was carrying on, hooping and hollering. I got the feeling she knew more about why that happened than what she said. I think there's more to this story. Those two guys, I got the impression, I don't know yet, no proof, no nothing, but I know black people. And I got the impression she didn't tell you what really happened. Those boys just was not driving down the road and decided to kill those people for no reason. Something else going on with this story, and it's going to come out.